Hi, welcome to the Night Circus. Today we are going to make a interview with our teacher, Cesar
Rojas.
Cesar Rojas. My name is Maribel.
My name is Angel.
My name is Majo.
I'm Pam.
And he's Cesar.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, glad to be here, guys, in this interview. I hope we can get a very fun time here.
Yeah, you just told me that you knew a lot of stories.
Yes. It's funny that even though I am a person that not certainly believe in these things, but I have heard many stories of this kind of entertainment, if we can call it.
Well, you travel a lot, right?
Yeah, but basically most of the histories, the stories of this matter were in my workplaces.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is interesting because I have a cousin that works at the maquiladora,
Mm-hmm.
and he once told me about, like, it is a machinery that I think takes photos,
Yep.
and the place was closed, and the machinery took photos, and it appears like a girl.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
So let's start with question.
Yes.
Yes. Well, the first question is supposed to be like if you believe in paranormal phenomena.
I do believe that not exactly the paranormal phenomena, but probably is something that has very explainable reasons to happen, in which we are not trained or not, or we don't have the knowledge yet to
Explain.
to explain those things. Yeah, it's something beyond our brains, our minds to understand. So probably this aura of mystery and terror and horror, it's very common in things that we ignore the reasons.
Yeah.
But it's probably something natural in the world, but we are not understanding the reasons or reasonable explanation of those events.
So, do you consider yourself a skeptic, or are you open to the possibility of things that science can yet explain?
I think it's the second one, because I would like science. Most of the science is to make the first step. We can speculate, and it's valid and it's fun to speculate. Knowing the boundaries when it's and knowing very well the boundaries between speculation and given fact, but it's acceptable to speculate in something.
Okay.
Have you experienced something that seemed unexplainable?
Yes. One day, it's unexplainable that nowadays to me. I can explain why that happened. Certain day I was working in my cubicle and I had a coworker in the next one. So there was a division between two cubicles, but we communicate each other by talking. Hey, how are you? How was your day? Oh, okay, fine. Even though if we don't see each other, right?
Okay.
And then it came lunchtime, and I said to my coworker, who was a girl, and I told Alicia, let's go for lunch. How do you feel? Let's go for lunch. And she said yes. Let me go to the bathroom. Then I go. Then I come back, and then we go together to the lunch mess. Okay. Then it passed like 2-3 minutes, and I start hearing their keyboard in a very, very, very fast way, like. And I said, Alicia, are you already here? No one answered. So I make this one. I get and see their cubicle, and no one there. No one was there.
Oh, you see?
So, but I took it very normal to me and went, oh. But later, I start to think, what was it? And that was my only experience I had. It happened to me.
Alright.
Wow.
Very busy ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
So, do you have you ever seen something like a sombra?
Shadows or something? No, nothing.
And I'm sorry. And have you felt like when you're alone, like you have felt like this, like somebody is with you? But you're totally alone?
No. In fact, I enjoy I enjoy being home for a little while in the day. So no, I feel very comfortable when I'm alone.
Yeah, me too. But sometimes it is like I feel like somebody is watching me, and I
Yes.
am like, what is it? Who is there?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
So, if you had the chance, would you participate in a ghost hunt or visit a haunted place?
Have you?
No, not like that. I really like for example, when I go to Mexico City and go to those places, old monasteries and something. I enjoy so much being there and walk with their alleys and etc. I like the atmosphere in those places. Not for the hunt, the ghost hunting or something, the ghost chasing, but for the history, the atmosphere there. I enjoyed to be to the convents, to the monasteries, for the mysticism there are in those places.
Yeah, of course. But you haven't gone like with
But
friends.
if you ask me if I could I want to go to those events, no, it's not my interest at all.
Alright. So abandoned houses or hospitals?
No.
I was not about that.
No.
Okay.
Also because it's very dangerous to be there
Yeah, it
in
is dangerous.
Yes.
abandoned places.
Yes.
Do you believe in the possibility of reincarnation or something?
No, and I don't think it would be a good idea. I mean, you live a life and it's all, and that's enough. So, no, I don't believe that.
Alright. We got money, that's enough. So, you were telling me that you had 6 stories of your partners in the world.
Yes. Back in the days when I was my first job, once I finished college, was production supervisor. So I was in charge of two production lines with 30 people in every one of it. So there was a guy, a very young worker, that always he always has a sleep in the production line. He seems to be sleepy or even sleeping in their working station. And there was reports and disciplinary
Yeah, of course, that's dangerous.
actions, etc. When I talk with him about this condition and how it could affect their job and probably the loss of his job, he told me that he could sleep at night, every night, because he has the ability to see dead people.
Oh,
And I was just like, what? Yeah, and he told me they are everywhere. In fact, there's one person there looking at us.
Just one. I mean, it's
And,
like
and if you go to the parking lot, there's a bunch of people in everywhere. So they know that I can see them. So that's why they don't allow me to sleep every night. And I said, well, like, what?
Well, that's quite quickly.
And yes, I don't know. I probably this guy probably has schizophrenic issues or tendencies. I think, in my analytic mind, but that was their story. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Actually, that will be very scary. Is we're not in a
The other story, it was later when we have a visit from the customer working in a manufacturing facility, and people from US came to us, to our plant, to make an audit of inventory levels, etc. There was always a myth that there was in the upper stories, in which there were the warehouses and the inventory, there were the legend of a child walking through the alleys, etc. And many people assured that they saw this child playing with a ball. So we always take it as a legend or a myth, something that people always talk about in every plant, that there was a child who was playing with their ball, etc. But in this time, once the audit was ended, we had a meeting with the customers, vice presidents, directors, etc., people of very high level in the company.
Jeez.
And we were talking, the audit already finished, we were eating, everything was fine, we get very good numbers in the audit, so everyone were happy this day. And one of the women that came into the visit asked this question, do you guys allow the workers to bring their child here to the facility?
Oh my God.
And everyone said,
Oh,
no. Because there was a little boy, playing with their ball. Every time I was making the inventory, he was playing all the time where I was and everyone was asleep. What? And my boss said to me, I will never go to the warehouse anymore. And I told him, the people that see those things are people with good heart. You don't have to worry about it.
I was like, thank you. Wait. Jeez.
But yeah, it was true. It was true.
Wow.
This is oh. Wow.
My mom works in Yale, and they have a legend too about a boy in the first.
It was in Jabil, yes.
The
Yes.
two.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's the same story.
Yeah, yeah. It was there in Jabil.
Well, she was the one who was telling about the boy.
In my dad's company building, there is a story about a nurse. Well, not necessarily a nurse, but a lot of the work is mostly for men, so there is a lot of men in there. So they say that the presence, it feels like a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So I once went with my dad to his company, and I wanted to go to the restroom. So when you go to the restroom, it's at the end of the hallway, and it's a very, very long hallway, and the lights, they light up with sensors. Like, unless they detect movement, they won't light up.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as we opened the door, like my dad and I just like took the first step, and then the last light of the hallway like turned up. And I was like, I don't want to go to the restroom anymore. But yeah, because in that hallway it's the bathroom, and then it's the nursery, the nurse's office, and yeah, something like that. But it's because the hallway is very long, and they say it's just like a female presence, like a very strong presence that you can feel it. Like it gives goosebumps to the people that walks through the doors.
Wow. Well, I have never had paranormal experience.
No.
No.
And I have do you know why this story about the boy started?
It's something that is very common in every plant here, and the office places and commerce and malls. There are always been these legends of childs
Yes.
walking and playing,
And what
a little
about-
girl and a little boy, etc.
What about this school?
I haven't. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Actually,
Yeah, there was in the first quarter I entered here to teach, in which it was close to the end of the day. It was like 9:40, 9:45, in which I was with the class, with the students, and I detect a shadow passing through these. It was in the first floor, in the classrooms that are at the end of the alley. And I clearly, with this side of my eye, I see something that moves, and I think, they are the teachers that are making sure every area is off, the AC off, lights off, etc. So then someone make this noise at the door, that like, and I said, that's another of the teachers. I opened the door and no one's there. Okay, but I don't, I don't think it, and I even don't remember this. That how can I say?
You don't.
I just forget this episode because it was something funny. But now that I remember and we are talking about these things, it reminds me that happened. Yeah.
yeah.
You don't get scared easily.
No, I'm at my age. Very, very few things scare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do it.
No,
No,
not
we
even
have
a
a Puma
Puma.
here.
Not even a Puma.
In horror movies, they are like more funny than
In fact, I don't like that kind of movies really because they are for me they are boring. Like, no, I don't. I prefer the more historic ones or based on actual events and something.
And what about like psychological horror?
That's another thing. That's
Have you seen Hereditary?
yes. The what?
Hereditary.
Yes, yes.
That's a really good.
Yes. I think this most of the psychological conditions are hereditary. Yes.
Yeah.
If that was your
No.
question. No.
There is a movie called Hereditary
Mm-hmm.
that it's psychological horror.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
Yeah. I like very much psychological horror.
Horror.
Yeah. That kind of genre is
more than the type that has
like Alfred
jumpscares.
Hitchcock and everything.
The Conjuring.
Mhm.
Those, no.
The what?
El Conjuro. The Conjuring.
No. It's more like Alfred Hitchcock or this guy that write books of psychological horror. That I don't remember.
Stephen King.
Stephen King.
Oh,
Stephen King. Yeah.
Those movies.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The sh-
Yesterday I see a movie, a psychological movie, called Cover. It's a good movie.
yes. What was the name?
So speaking of these movies and everything, how do you think the paranormal phenomena is portrayed in movies and TV shows? Do you think it's realistic or is too exaggerated?
It tends to be exaggerating. Yeah. It's about not about the art, just to make money, just in a little budget. So it's like a roller coaster, right? It's just emotions, high, emotions low, and that's all.
And the screamers are
Yeah. Basically, that's why I don't like this kind of movies, because there are just to play with their emotions, play with instant emotions.
Yeah. I was-
Nothing to think, nothing to discover, etc.
Well, the other time I was going to the movies with my husband, and then we went to the movies, and he said, "I want to see this movie that is about terror," and I don't like terror movies because they are just like boring.
Yes.
And he said, "It's not terror, it's suspense."
Yeah.
And it's not the same thing. No. Then we wanted to see.
Yes.
Nope. Have you seen that movie?
Nope. No.
It's a pretty good movie because it's literally called Nope.
No.
It's very good because it's about a creature that is like a sea creature,
Yeah.
but it goes in the sky like if it was an alien. But it's not about the screamers or stuff, it's about the tense situation of that massive creature
Mm-hmm.
that then turns into something majestic.
Yeah. Okay.
It is something very good because you can see the how do you say the spirit of the movie. It has a strong
Yes.
spirit and creative.
comedy.
It's not a comedy, it's suspense. It's very good.
It
This is
is.
one.
It is suspense.
Yeah, it's
This
suspense.
is-
It's
Ah,
that
okay.
one. I recommend it. It's very
All right. Thank you.
So what else?
Do you believe in vampires?
No. It's a very, very romantic and interesting stories about the legends, but no, I really don't.
Have you
Believe
been
in
in a
that.
place where they believe in vampires? Like Europe or something?
Who?
Have you been in somewhere that they believe in vampires? Or there
In
is
some of
folklore
the
about
culture and folklore from vampires? No. There was a novel written by a Mexican writer about a legend of a vampire child in Puebla, Mexico.
Oh.
It was a very good book. It's a very small book. It's a few pages, but it's a legend. It's more like a story in which there's a legend in which there was a child in the small town called Momoxpan, Puebla, and the child died of he was sick. I don't recall what was the ill, and finally this child died, and they bury him, but days after the burial, a peasant found the body of the child in the doors of the church many days, and the child was uncorrupted. The corpse was like the first day. I mean, so they decided to make him a saint, and because they attribute this one as a miracle, and it was the saint called San Pablito de Momoxpan, and they put the coffin, crystal coffin, in the church, in the front of the church. I don't
On the
recall.
display, you can see it.
Yeah,
It's
but this is a legend. This is
Oh.
this is a story. It's a cuento.
tale.
It's a tale.
Stories of
And the tale says that everyone in the town started to have 2 holes in their legs and their arms, and they woke up every day and find some holes, 2 pair of holes, and these holes were made. And the legend is that every night the child fly from the church and feed him with the blood of all the inhabitants in the town.
Also, the body
It was a very
supposed-
very good story. I like it very much. It was written by the 90s. You can, I think you can find it in Google. I don't know, Momoxpan and.
Do you have any other short story?
No.
No?
Basically, that the ones that I would like to share with you.
Thank you very much for accepting our invitation.
No,
and
thank
for
you to bring me here.
sharing interesting stories with us.
Yes, very interesting.
Yes. So, like, subscribe, and comment. Let us know what you think about the video. And this was the Night Circus.
Thank you, bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you guys.
That's
I think we're done.